What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Oxman Garage. If you haven't visited the channel yet, my name is Philip. Thanks for joining us today. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell. Now, today's episode is going to be pretty quick. We're going to be installing brand new LED bulbs into the reverse lights and for the license plate bulbs. Now, the reverse lights, I need something brighter to see. Honestly, just make it easier to see at night. I do have tinted windows. Now, they're not crazy tinted. I don't have anything like, 10, 15, 25, anything like that. But it is, harder to see at night. So, honestly, I would also do this if I didn't have tinted windows because it's just nicer to see when reversing. So, let me show you what they look like before, and then I'll show you the bulbs I got, and then we'll get into it. So here we have the lights on right now, and you can see what the reverse lights look like and our dim little license plates. Alright, and here's the light bulbs that I'm going to be using today. These are going to be for the license plate bulbs, and these are for the reverse bulbs. I do have a link down in the description below. You can grab them off of Amazon. If you do buy them, it does give me a small kickback. I really do appreciate it. Tools we'll be using today is flathead screwdriver for the license plate bulbs, and then also to take the back portion off for the light bulbs off of the trunk, I have a ratchet set. So that should be all we need. If I need anything else, I will let you guys know. Let's get into it. Now, for the license plates, it's fairly simple. Here's one, here's two. Now, there's a little tab that is right here. Let's see if I can zoom in, make it a little bit easier to see with this lighting, maybe. Maybe not, maybe. Well, there's a little tab right here. See if I can do this with one hand. Maybe. Push that in. Nope. Hold on. It's a chance. Push that in, up, and this should drop. Yeah. I'm gonna need 2 hands. Give me 1 second. Yes, needed both hands to get that done. So I have gotten it loose. Just bring this down. This pops down, and then the bulb is going to be right here to replace. Well, once again, I think this is going to be it's definitely a two-handed operation to do that. One hand to obviously hold this and then pull it off of the connector and once I disconnected it. So, but I think, at least for this much, just turn this a quarter turn and pull out. And now, we have the bulb we need to replace. New bulbs in. Now all these are honestly they're just in there by tension and friction, so they're fairly easy to install. So I'm going to set this one right. I'm going to reinstall it back into the car, and I'm going to do the other one as well. And honestly, for the second one, I didn't even disconnect it from the connector. Honestly, I just took this out and then just turned it, and now I'll put it back on and turn it again. So made it even easier if you don't even want to mess with the electrical connector. Let me get this back together and we can test it out, see what it looks like, and then on to the reverse lights. Alright, license plate bulbs are done. Now onto the reverse lights. But yeah, to me, that's a huge improvement. I do like the look of the LED bulbs with the license plate, so that's good to go. Let's get the reverse lights on and call this project done. Alright guys, please don't give me too hard of a time about my messy trunk. It's organized, but it isn't messy. Hi Domo. But yeah, let's not worry about my trunk. Now this is not the first take I did. Already took one of the popper rivets out, but there's 9 of them. So there's one, there's the hole from the last take. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. So I'm going to remove these, and that will reveal the bolts I need to get to the back bar. So what we are doing is we are removing this back bar so we can get to these reverse lights. Alright, we have the carpeted panel off of the trunk itself. Did use my non-marring tool to help me get these off. I could get most of them off with my fingernails, except for the ones that were really close to this piece right here. Kind of hard, so non-marring tool for the win. Now I need to get take this connector off, this connector, not this one off, and then this one off as well. And then these 3 bolts, these 2 bolts right there, and these 3 come off, and then that whole panel will come off and I can replace those bulbs. I believe these are going to be 10 millimeters. If there's anything different, I will let you know. But it's getting dark really quick, so I'm going to do this super duper fast. It's really honestly easy, but it's literally these 3 bolts, this connector, these 2 bolts, this connector, and these 3 bolts in this connector to get that whole panel off. And it's out. We are literally fighting the darkness that these bulbs are trying to help me see through. I know, super corny, but got it out. I just want to be super careful that this is a big piece of plastic, super duper expensive as well, so didn't want to hurt it. Took my time, did get a little on the dark side, but going to replace these 2 bulbs, which are going to be right there. Fairly simple to do now once this assembly is out, so I'm going to do that and reattach and put everything back together, including putting the trunk carpet back on. But yeah, I did leave 2 of those bolts off of while I was getting that and that clip off, just so I didn't have this fall while I was doing the work. But not too hard, just take your time, don't get frustrated, and you can do it too. Alright, broke out the handy dandy flashlight because I needed it because it got dark, and also to show you guys. So this is the reverse light, and this literally just, you know, quarter turn and out. Just look, also just to show you, there's a little wire that runs through here and back over to here's a little channel. So when you take this out, I'll show you a little bit better. We take out this bulb, gotta get it out of the channel. Okay, so I know it's not the best of lighting, but I hope I can show you. See this little C-clip right here? Pain in the butt. There we go. Got this out. So there is this little right here, that little C, and this little channel right here, which is where this wire falls into. But now we got the bulb out, just got to replace this one with an LED. And about 5 minutes later, we got it all back together. Now, really wish I had better lighting, because I don't want to hold the... I had this cool idea of taking this back trunk cover and just throwing it on and obviously cutting it so it would look cool and whatnot, but yeah, can't really do that transition in the dark. Wish I had more hands, or wish it was a little brighter out. Damn darkness. Alright, I'm gonna get this back on and then show you guys the finished result. Everything is back together, and what a night and day difference. And yes, that was my voice that just cracked. But wow, can you... That is a huge difference. That looks so awesome compared to what it was. Alright, so it's got a little dark out here, but hey, good news is I have updated LED license plate bulbs and reverse lights. But in all honesty, Mother Nature just wasn't on my side this weekend, and for the time that I could get to doing the bulbs, it was later in the day, and do apologize for the lighting problem. But hey, we're doing a light bulb replacement at well, it wasn't sundown when I started, but it is way past, it's about 10 minutes past dusk now, so it is a wee bit dark out now. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope this helps some of you out if you're deciding to do this on your own. If you are on the fence with doing this to your 2022 or 2022 Elantra N or any vehicle that you have, honestly, I would definitely recommend doing it. It's way brighter. It's way easier to see while I had the backup camera obviously on when I walked into the car because I had to have the reverse lights on to show you guys. But it is such a big difference, and I wish I honestly did this sooner, and I just honestly pushed this off. Obviously, I had this idea to do this, you know, when I first bought the car. This is one of the mods I wanted to do, and then I got caught up in doing everything else, and I just pushed this to the side, and then I got sick. But hey, sooner rather than later. Sooner's better than never, right? Or I don't know if that really means I'm rambling now, so I'm sorry, but hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that notification button. Like Squad, go smash that like button for me. maybe on the next episode. So I'm torn. I'm torn doing the interior LED lighting, which it's not completely necessary. I do want it nice. I do want it brighter in here for when I am in here at night. Not necessarily doing this, but like if I'm looking for something, obviously, and then entering and exiting the vehicle. But I also want to do the sharp throw shifter, the Boomba one, and then go back and forth between. Obviously, right now I have the transmission adapter and the bushings for that for the shifter cable bracket in the engine bay. I do want to replace the short throw shifter and then see what it's like with both of them, and then I will take off the transmission adapter. I don't know if that's going to be one video or two videos. We'll see how long it takes and what how I feel. I'll probably make it 2 videos because I'm probably going to want to put it all together and then drive it for a couple days or a week or so to see how I like it, to see if I do like it. But I will take the transmission adapter off and go back to a stock setting up there just to give you guys a better idea of which one to do, which one maybe not to do, depending on your driving habits or just, all personal preference. Give you all the different know-how with that. I do need to get a couple of 6-element parts ordered up, but I'm going to continue modding this vehicle. I'm also going to take this car on a little road trip coming up here in a few months, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'm sorry I rambled, but once again, if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to the channel, hit the notification bell, like squad, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.